Yeah.
That sounds less appealing than doubling up on TTT.
I know, yeah. It's good. The numbers are slowly starting to return to TTT, I think, by the
Yeah.
sounds of it.
Yeah.
Which is good. Oh dear, have you done any of the new roads in ZWIFT?
No, I've seen this new tour of Utopias coming up. I know it's there now, isn't
Yeah,
it? I think I might have a go at that. Try and fit that in somewhere.
I've actually quite enjoyed them. I don't know. I go through phases of loving racing and then loving just group rides. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. There's now tour of Utopia is always great because there's such a huge group. You can
Yeah.
sort of do whatever zone you want to do. So, but
They don't have the banding, do they? They don't rubber band people and keep the
no,
group
it's
together.
just
You just find your own group
no,
and sit with
it's
them.
just find your own group, and you can kind of treat it like a race if you want as well.
Yeah.
Like the the front group will be sort of A/B standard, I would say. So, but it also allows late join, which is quite nice.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes find
And
it.
then just puts you with the pack.
Yeah, I think it puts you like 60th, 70th position, or that's what I did for me anyway. Okay.
Right.
So as far as have you done this loop very much?
I recognise where we are, but I couldn't tell you anything about the route at all.
So I think there's a pretty big big hill, and that's about it, right? There's a bump,
Yeah.
which is like that kind of hairpin turn on dirt.
Okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, there are dirt
so I think we
sections
will.
as well, aren't there? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll see it now. We can do a recon the first lap, but
Yeah.
I guess that's what we need to be plowing it. Okay, off we go. Oh, some steering working already.
Good, good. With the steering, have you noticed any kind of drifting to the left or right?
Not that I've seen so far,
Okay.
to be honest.
It's something I've noticed since having the steering. Actually, no, not so much in the last maybe week or two. But before that, there's definitely a lot of drift.
Without touching it, it'll just drift.
Yeah. But that does seem to have gone away now. So that's a lot better.
That's weird.
And,
Yeah, no, there's some things Yeah, go ahead.
sometimes I wonder, like the way I'm following you very closely here. Sometimes
Yeah.
I wonder if, when steering's enabled, it purposely pushes you out to the side a little bit. If you've got steering,
So
I'm not sure.
We notice a lot in TTTs at the minute that the pack dynamics mean that
Yeah.
you can, if you're not doing it properly, you can be stuck out in the wind like very quickly.
You just have to back off slightly,
So-
don't you? And let the
You
game
have to
tuck
back
you
off,
back in.
yeah. Which is weird. It's a very different than it used to be, I think.
Yeah.
But it's quite nice. I think it has an extra dimension as well. Like, even in those group rides I was doing the other day, I was doing a lot of like trying to control the pack up the climb, not let anybody go, almost like closing down attacks, and then I
Yeah.
felt like I could do it pretty well with just steering in and out of the draft.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's quite cool.
Any races you can apex corners? Have you tried that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm never strong enough sprinter anyway, so I find like if I go out, I'm just like, it's not like I'm really killing anybody's sprint because my sprint is not good enough to actually to go on my own. You know what I mean? I need a lead out. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's sort of not sure it works perfectly for me, but obviously cutting the corners probably helps.
Maybe if you're on your own, if you're not worrying about draft at all, you just want to
Yeah.
reduce the distance.
I also quite like on this. Yeah. No, go ahead.
I was looking at the distance you've chosen for this meetup, exactly 15k. So does that mean the lap is exactly 5k?
I think I basically just tripled whatever ZWIFT meetup comes up with. I
Okay.
think the lap is slightly shorter,
Okay.
but we can. I don't really care for this two up. I don't think it's super important that we get just once we get a Mech Isle segment on Strava that
Yep.
we can put up. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, I see. So we don't even. You wouldn't have to finish the course then.
I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
like, there's like 2 or 3 people doing the two up every week if we're lucky. So
Yeah.
I think we can be. I think we could be pretty lenient.
Okay.
It's a shame. I don't know what's gonna. This is the climb, by the way. I think.
Okay. How is how are we going to record our fastest lap? How do we see where? How do we?
So we'll get segments on Strava for it, right?
Oh,
So
of course. Yeah.
once we just keep in mind who crossed last. I mean, we should be together, so it doesn't matter really.
Yeah. Okay.
That should do the trick.
Okay.
I did check. I think, but it was like 2 weeks ago, so I can't remember what the actual time I did it on before was.
Okay. Okay. So climb's not too bad, is it? 3-4%, 5%.
No, it's not. It's just, but you can put a lot of power down. I think that's where the time is gonna.
Yeah. And this is the top already, is it? Just coming up.
Yeah, it keeps going until I think you go into a little tunnel thing. I think
Okay.
there's gradients all the way to the tunnel. It's actually starting to go up a little there.
Yeah.
So I guess keep pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep pushing all the way.
Okay. Past the hogs.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm pretty conflicted about the whole ZWIFT graphics. I mean, I don't really care too much once they give me new roads, so.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do seem to care.
I saw the Bigfoot on the Alp for the first time the other day.
Yeah. Okay. There is another Bigfoot now in the new. There's a Sasquatch, if that's the same thing. I don't know if that's the same thing. But there's one on the new road. And I don't think it's too hard to see because I saw it already, so. It mustn't be that difficult. So yeah. I had COVID last week and I'm okay. I'm recovering okay, but I'm just very curious what my heart rate does.
Yeah.
It seems okay. I did some intensity yesterday and it seemed okay, so
Oh, good.
it should be alright.
Because you can feel like you're recovered when you're sitting down and just tootling around the house.
Yeah,
but
no.
you get on something like this and it really shows
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, I've rode every day since I was negative and mostly zone 2 stuff, but I seem fine. So
Okay.
yeah. Hopefully you're fully recovered.
Okay.
My heart rate is a bit all over the place, but I think it's my watch actually. It sort of doesn't kick in for a long time. Like I did a climb last night and I was like 20 meters from the top before my heart rate really properly kicked up.
Right.
So I think it's just heart rate coming from the watch.
So you're not using a heart rate chest strap?
No, I haven't, because I have it on my watch. I just like haven't bothered. I know they're more accurate, but the watch is always not too bad once it kind of gets into the zone. But I probably will need to purchase one at some stage.
I think it's more accurate, more important on something like a run than a ride, where your arms just bouncing around the whole time,
Yeah, exactly.
so readings can be missed. If your watch is in fact, if your watch is too loose or too tight, that can affect the reading.
It's wrong, yeah. No, it's just like like 30-40 quid purchase that I just haven't been like. I already have something that does sort of this, so kind of hard to justify. But one thing I'm slightly concerned about is how we'll know it's the start of the next lap.
Yeah, Just looking at the distance, 1.5 kilometres to go. So still a way off.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can get a distance.
I'll just have a quick look online and see the.
Helicopter and stuff.
So it says 4K on Strava. Oh, sorry, on Zwift Insider. So
okay.
I guess,
It could be.
I guess,
Close then.
I guess when we hit 4K, we just go for it.
Yep.
Consider it the lap and keep going until maybe 9K. That should cover us.
Okay. And this is looking familiar now. Oh, hang on, we got a green banner.
There's the birds. Okay, we're pretty on. Okay, let's go. Nice one. In your draft.
You okay with 30 seconds?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, I'll do till 9:30 to start with. Easing in 5.
True. Go to 10. Easy.
Through. You okay there?
Yeah. On now.
Until 10:40. Okay, easing.
Until Until 11:15. Here we go to the climb.
Coming through. You might have to ease a bit more.
Yeah. Easy.
Until 12. Five seconds.
Until 12.
Coming through. Easing.
All gone.
Okay.
Okay, come on, push one last. One last kick.
Almost there.
Not you. Okay.
That has to be it, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think that's gotta be it. That was sharp.
Tough finish.
That was pretty high intensity. Nice work.
Seemed to work well with the very short pulls.
The pain is only. You seem to be able to draft very well. Like, I see your numbers, they were like, at times like 1.5, 2
Yeah.
watts per kilo in the draft.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that at all.
I tend to let the draft do its work. So you find sometimes you can be in a good draft and you can do 1.5 watts per kilo or 2.5 watts per kilo and you just stay in the same place.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get better at it because it felt like I was going to drop if I reduced it anymore, but
Yeah.
maybe not.
I think you have to be quite close to do that, not from
Yeah.
farther back.
But that was different again. If I'd known it was so short, I would have probably. You can probably basically fall off the bike at the end. It's such a short effort.
Yeah,
Maybe should have
that's
put it up
true.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the next steps for this 2 up is really. Need to get more people for one, but
Oh yeah, it's a shame
any
we can't.
ideas?
Yeah.
Any ideas for how we can change up the format a bit, or?
Mandatory entries.
Yeah. I wonder if the finding a partner thing causing some hassle. Would people prefer just a sign-up sheet that, you know, we say people sign up, say what times they're available, and someone comes along and pairs them up?
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
a league where everybody pairs with everybody else.
Yeah, that sounds good. So you would pair with everybody else in the league, and then what's your overall score or something?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
suppose
I think we can try different
the
formats. The problem is you need loads of people.
yes, you would, yeah. And the strongest riders are always still going to come out on top.
Yeah, which is what we tried to sort out with the target time, but
Yeah.
it never really caught on. But I don't know. I think people have a lot of stuff on their plates as well. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, F4R. If it's not that, it's ZRL, TTT.
Yeah.
They have live.
There's the second round of FRR is coming up as well, middle of this month.
Oh, really?
The Tour Britannia.
That's good. Tire some people out that are in ZRL.
I've been dropped down a division. So
This is their rating system, yeah.
yeah, so they use the Scoville temperatures on chili peppers.
Yeah,
So you got things like jalapeno, ghost, cayenne.
yeah.
I was in habanero.
Yeah. I think I was in that the last time I tried a few of them. But I'd love to do them. They're great tours, like very innovative.
You're always worrying that just after the first race or two races, think, oh, I'm so tired now, but then so's everybody else.
Exactly, yeah. So
So
a bit of a grand tour feel to it. Was there money in your division? Like, was it very competitive, or did the races feel competitive?
I was middle of the pack for middle of the pack for all my league, my division. But so many people in lower divisions was far stronger than I was. But
Okay.
apparently if it's your first time doing FRR, they automatically put you in a higher division.
Okay.
And it's
okay.
not until you've done your first round that'll settle down and they'll put you where you should be, really.
You feel completely dropped, or you weren't on your own the whole time around that?
No, because it was a mass start with
Yeah,
all
yeah. So you
categories
usually find
together.
a person.
Yeah, there are always people around.
That's good. Because I feel that, like, with ZRL, you can very quickly get sort of, I don't know, disillusioned by it or something. Because there is a lot of racers that are just, like, the top of the B category is basically A, so
Yeah. Yeah.
we have a
Maybe
lot of
this-
riders in our team that just immediately go out the back. It's like, what am I actually fighting for here?
Yeah. Maybe this time next year I'll be at that top end of the Bs, I don't know.
Let's hope so. You're looking pretty strong today.
I was a bit worried on our warm-up lap. My legs were feeling tired just after last night's time trial. But
It didn't.
it's funny how you can get you like that. You can think, oh, I've not got it in my legs, but the moment you start putting down the power, you think, oh gosh,
Yeah,
there
just-
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird experience, isn't it? Sometimes
Yeah.
you do a warm up, and I'm like, I don't think I can even start the race.
Yeah.
Let alone. No, it's good. It's good. Definitely the 15k thing is a bit too much here, because we're going to end up going past the finish line and then another 2k or so, I'd say.
Well, should we just go under the banner and then
Yeah.
end it? Okay.
I think so, because we don't need the race results or anything. So
Yeah.
I am. Let me see what time it is. 22 minutes past. Yeah, I think I might just go to 30 minutes, but feel free to drop if you want. I don't mind.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just go under the banner one more time, so it's one more
Yeah,
segment time.
one more lap
Yeah.
for sure. Thanks very much. This was pretty good.
But that was a recce for the 2-up with June on Sunday.
Exactly.
So we'll
On
be
Saturday or so.
we'll have this time in our sights.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Hopefully you get there. Just a question of how you pace it.
Yeah.
be interesting to see if we'd done 2 warm-up laps, what would the difference be, but
That's true,
I don't know.
yeah.
I think I was pretty warmed up, but it'll be interesting to see. Or if we were to go again now, what would happen?
Oh.
Probably not as good time, but sometimes you can surprise yourself. Anyway, that was great.
Oh,
Should be the banner just here, right?
yeah, round to the
Or maybe they've
right and the left.
moved it.
No, it is just here.
Yeah.
Right, thanks very much, Richy. I shall
Thanks a lot, Matt. Cheers.
see you on
Enjoy
the next
the
one.
rest of your lunch.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure. Take it easy.
watch how you go. Bye-bye. Look at that, max 564 watts. 180 BPM. What's this? I've never looked at this stuff here. Is the orange ride this ride? Oh yeah, the orange is this ride. Oh, look at that, 5 minutes. Oh. So bang on 5 minutes. Equalled my best. Was I above it at all? A little bit, 625. Right, let's go. Bye bye everybody.